Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop. And today, I'm gonna be reviewing a gym bag, a basketball bag, right? So, yeah, I go to the gym a lot and I've been using this bag for like the past year, right? This has been kind of like my main bag. I also use the private label bag, you know what I mean? Because I usually take a good amount of shoes to the gym. But if I don't have too many shoes and I only have like 2 or 3 shoes that I need to be testing, this is the backpack that I use because it's just so small, it's convenient, and I also really love the form factor of a backpack, you know what I mean? Because like a duffel bag, you know, like gym bag, you know what I mean? With like the one strap, you gotta kind of like put it over your shoulder or like hold on just one side is so uncomfortable and annoying. Just carrying that around all over the gym as well if you're gonna be working out. Just the backpack form factor, just having it on your back, you know, with 2 straps is just so much more convenient for me. So yeah, this is why I really like this bag, right? And of course, this is the series player only backpack. So this is called the series player only one for all backpack, and they have a couple colorways, right? So first of all, it comes in this really nice bag. So you got a bag for your bag, which is pretty funny. So yeah, it's a really nice material actually, right? And also underneath, we have another material as well. It's like a drawstring, right? So this is actually a very nice premium touch. So this black backpack is the one that I've been using for the past year, right? Let's take this out, right? It's kind of dirty, but I like that it's black because black doesn't really get too dirty, right? But yeah, this black backpack retails for 110 bucks. There's also some other colorways as well. There's a pink one and also a white one that are 120 bucks. And then the Phantom backpack, right? The Phantom colorway for the backpack. It's like a special edition one, is 150 bucks. Look at this. That looks so nice. There's also an Easy One colorway that matches this backpack, which is awesome, right? So the first thing, of course, is does this bag carry a ball? And if you're gonna be hooping, you need to, you know, bring your own ball. And usually you can't really, you know, have a backpack because of that, because usually backpacks are really small and you can't fit a ball inside of it, but it actually has a mesh kind of like bag that you can put your ball into, right? So the thing that I love about this is that you don't have to use this, right? So this is multi-purpose, so you can also use it as like a book bag, you know, just like if you need a regular bag for school or something like that to carry books around, you don't need to use it. So, you know, some backpacks that are dedicated for basketball, I've seen them on Amazon. There's this really ugly kind of like thing, you know what I mean? It's like a hole where you put your ball in and then it's just there, and when you don't put your ball in, it just looks kind of ugly. You know what I mean? So I really like how they designed this, right? So the thing that I like about it is that you don't have to use it. So like, look at this, right? So it's just this mesh material. It's very, very airy. First of all, you got some straps on it as well. And if you're not using it, you just put it here on the bottom of the bag and then you just zip it up and it's not a problem, right? And it just turns into a regular backpack pretty much, right? Also holds a lot of stuff, you know, which we'll get into. But then, you know, if you want to main it as a gym bag or you want it to be dual purpose, you know, just open it up. Got the mesh in here, right? Put the ball in, right? It's a pretty big pouch as well. So you just slide the ball in right here, right? And then you close the drawstring. You know, we got a little clip. You close that up. And then with these 2 straps, we have a clip here as well that you clip inside of this kind of like other clip. And then you put the other one right over here and you're good to go, right? And if you want to take the ball out, you just take the ball out like this, right? You don't have to like unclip it or anything like that. So that's very, very convenient, which I like, you know what I mean? Because usually, you know, backpacks, if they design it to carry a basketball, it's usually very, very big and very, very bulky. But they kind of like you know, design it so that it doesn't have to be. There's also some Velcro here, so you can, you know, customize it if you would like. And also there's 3 zippers. There's like 3 compartments, main compartments in this bag, right? There's 5 in total, but there's 3 main ones, right? So first of all, here in the front, we have this kind of like mini front compartment, you know what I mean? So we have a zipper here, right? So you can put your, I usually put my phone in here, right? So I put my phone, keys or whatever. We also have some little pouches with Velcro as well, which are really, really small. I don't know what you would put in these, maybe some pens or something, but my phone doesn't fit in here, right? So it's very, very small, maybe a wallet, I don't know. And there's also this really, it goes all the way down, right? So you can put like some notebooks in here, maybe your laptop, but I would suggest putting your laptop in the back, which we'll get into. But yeah, it's like a really thin front like compartment pouch thing. You know what I mean? Like usually all backpacks have this. It also says serious player only here. I also really like the material. It's like waterproof, they say. And also it is stain resistant, which I like. And then here in the back, we also have a back compartment, right? So first of all, it's this like really nice kind of like fleece material. And this is where I would put my laptop or iPad or something like that. Because first of all, we do have extra padding here in the back. But yeah, it's also like a really thin compartment, so you can't really put too much. Maybe you can put like one book. It's not gonna be super thick, you know what I mean? But this is not the main compartment, right? But we do have that compartment. Also for the straps, we got 2 straps. And also we got some foam pads on the back as well to have it be comfortable on your back. And then also we got some straps here as well. You know, if you wanna have the backpack secure on your chest, you can just strap that up. Or if you don't want it, you can just take it off and just, you know, put it in your bag or something, right? You don't have to use it. And then also on the sides, right? We got 2 side compartments as well, which is super duper nice. So we have these 2 straps, right? And then with this compartment, this is for like waterproof stuff, right? So if you know, finished working out or if you're finished hooping and your clothes are really wet, you know, and you don't want to put it with the rest of your stuff, the inside of this compartment is like a waterproof material, right? So there's no mesh, there's no airflow. All of this is waterproof. So if you want to put in like your dirty, you know, wet gym clothes in here, you can definitely do that. Or it can be a different pouch. But just keep in mind, it does go into the middle or like the main compartment. So it's not gonna, if the main compartment is full, then you can't really use the side compartments as well, you know what I mean? Well, we got that, but also we got another side compartment here, you know what I mean? And look at this. It's literally this see-through material, right? And this is also a mesh, so it's very, very well ventilated. So you can put your used pair of like main basketball shoes in here if you would like, so that it doesn't get all like, you know, musty. You know what I mean? So you can fit 1 pair of shoes in there, but also again, it does go into the main compartment of the of this entire backpack, right? And also on like in front of that, we have another kind of like pouch where you can put your like water bottle or something like that, which of course is necessary. You know, I feel like you should be taking your own water to the gym, or at least I do, right? But of course, the main compartment of this backpack is this one, right? So right behind the front compartment, we got this second compartment right over here, right? So you open this up, and you got all your freaking shoes, right? So for me, I have a pretty small feet. I got pretty small shoes, so I can fit 4 pairs of shoes in here. I mean, I guess 5 if I really, really want to stuff it in here. Look at this. Like if I really want to stuff it in here, I guess 5, but I feel like, you know, if you have like a normal size, like 10, 11, 12, max probably 4, but that would be pushing it a little bit. I feel like 3 would be comfortable, you know what I mean? So you can take 3, or you can put 3 pairs of shoes inside of the bag and then wear 1 extra pair if you would like, you know what I mean? So I really like that. But again, what I meant by the side compartments going into the main compartment is right, is this part right here. So you can see this material right over here. This side compartment uses this inside space as well, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's just really nice kind of like a material as well. It's like a polyester. We also have a little pouch here in the front, so you can put your, you know, like your iPad, your laptop, or like some notebooks, you know. And also we have the zipper compartment as well. But yeah, this is supposed to be a 30-liter space, so you can fit a lot of shoes. Like I really like how big the compartment is inside of this bag. You know, I can put a lot of shoes. I can bring a water bottle, you know what I mean? I put like my phone and stuff like that, and then my private label, if I need a film, I take like my camera equipment inside of that backpack, you know? So yeah, as far as the price goes, it is a pretty expensive backpack. I mean, if you want a premium backpack, then this is a great option, right? I mean, on Amazon, I've seen bags go for very, very cheap. However, I bought them and then they're really, really crappy. They're very, very cheap materials as well, but it gets the job done, you know? But if you want something really nice, and also, again, I've had this bag for a long time and I take it to the gym pretty much every single time I go to the gym, and there's really no crazy wear and tear. It has a very durable feeling material. you know, and I just love how versatile it is. You know what I mean? You can use it as a gym bag, but also a book bag, and it also carries a ball as well, which is really convenient, but it doesn't look really ugly. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys do want to cop, try to leave in the free link in the description box. If you do choose to get this, either of the colorways of the bag, it does help me out if you buy it through the free link in the description box. But also with the Phantom colorway, if they also have like a promotion going on right now as I'm filming this video. So if you get the backpack as well as the Easy One Phantom colorway, it's like a package deal right now. You can save 50 bucks, right? So I feel like that's a pretty good deal as well if you want to get that kind of like combination. Also, another plus about the bag is that it's just such a small form factor, but it like has everything that I need in a bag when I go to the gym. Like, first of all, my private label bag is like twice as big as the backpack, right? And you know, I put my ball in it, I can only fit like 2 pairs of hoop shoes in there. You know what I mean? But with this, I can fit a ball and like 4 pairs of shoes with a water bottle. So it's just so much more convenient. It's so much smaller as far as the form factor goes, and also so much more comfortable because it's a backpack. You know what I mean? It also uses very premium quality materials as well. So yeah, if you want a really nice bag, then definitely go ahead and cop the One for All backpack. But anyways, that about concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.